Alright, so good morning everyone, welcome back to the Mod of Redemption. Today we continue our little adventure. In the last video, we took on and took down the brain of Cthulhu, and now we reap the rewards because we have, lots of things to do. I'm running out of stuff to say in these intros. I won't even lie. I can say we have a lot of stuff to do. I'm tired, and that's it. That's all I've got to work with. But yeah, I'm very excited about today because we are in the next, say it with me, era. Yeah, that's right. First off, you have a exclamation mark. So yeah, we're gonna speak to you. Have you seen a guy with slicked back hazel hair? He carries a sword and wears a green tunic last I saw. I lost him before traveling through the portal. Hope he's doing all right. What do you want to talk about? What? Are you selling new things? I don't think you are. I mean, didn't we speak to you in the last video? What do I do? What do I do? Happiness. No. Advice? No, I've read all this advice. I don't need you to restring my bow. Okay, you'll be fine. Are you all right? I think you're okay. Daryl, listen, all right? That was very needy of you. Okay, what do we need to do? Well, the first thing we can do today is apparently we can fix the great sword. I think it was like German for two-hander or something like that. Yeah, Zweihander. Is that? I'm sure that's how you pronounce it. All the Germans have just, absolutely just lost their mind that I speak it so fluently. I know, it's okay. It's okay. All right? You didn't come here for that, but I've delivered. And if you ask me, that's worth a like and a subscribe. Repair fragments. There we go. Zweihander. All done and repaired. Here you go. The Zweihander is a fine blade. It originates from my home domain. Gartharam. Cool. And that's it. You don't seem to have any fragments on your possession. Once a weapon is repaired by my hands, it'll never be broken again. Very bold, very bold. Here it is. Oh, you do use two hands. It wasn't lying. Yep, there you go. So what's it say? Zweihander. Parry this, you filthy casual. Deals more damage at the tip of the blade. Parries weak physical projectiles. Small chance to decapitate most humanoid enemies, killing them instantly. Let's look at the lore. A famous greatsword of Madmount. A lot of strength is needed to use such a grand weapon. But for most warriors of the Iron Realm, this was a trivial issue. Very cool, very cool. Now there's one more thing that I'm meant to be working on. And I'm trying to jog my memory of it. First off, I do want to say a big shout out to one of the mod developers or creator. I don't know the hierarchy. I think it's Helmska. I don't know if I've said that out loud. Helmska. It might be wrong. Anyway, they let me know that mods are updating and stuff might be broken. And I don't know, that level of support mid-Let's Play, I really appreciated it. But everything's fine. Thank gosh. But they were like, hey, this might break. Letting you know now. Here's how you prevent it. How sick was that? Right, I'm going to go read their comment because they did recommend something else, I'm pretty sure. No, wait, I just remembered it. I almost tapped out. Hit me like a bolt of lightning. I looked up at this beautiful sprite. So there's more options to this, and I didn't finish them. Nature's Blessing. Follow. As you wish. I will not be pleased if you make me wander too far from my territory, though. I don't know where we're meant to take them. So I'm going to say stop following. We are meant to do something. Oh, wait, decorate hair. No? You don't want to decorate my hair? Or maybe you did. And then I can't see it because I don't have my hair out. Wait for it. You did not decorate my hair, you filthy liar. Maybe it's because I've got a mod on, or a texture pack that makes your hair wiggle. Looks good though, right? What else is there to this NPC then? Yeah, there's more options, essentially. Style hair. Once again, I have a texture pack, or something. So, can't see it. This is great. Oh, okay. We usually live in grand hollowed out trees with a body of water nearby. The tree is only good for hiding, but the water is vital for our survival, as we cannot blossom without it. The living trees this island has are the closest things to the great oaks back through the portal, but they could use some sprucing up. They aren't exactly homely. Offer building a home. Your face spoke truthfully about you. If it wouldn't be too much work, I will accept a home you create for me. I have requirements, however. For one, I would prefer it if it was made of living wood. I give you permission to renovate an existing living tree if so inclined. But as so long as it's made out of living wood, I'll be satisfied. Secondly, I need a body of water nearby. A small one is fine, just as long as I can submerge my roots in it. Cool. All right. So that's what we're doing. Sorry for taking so long to actually get around to reading that out properly. I'm not gonna lie. That took a little longer than I probably should have let it, you know? I was like looking at dialogue options, not picking up on things. You know what? In a way, it's classic ChippysCouch. If you ask me, I feel like this channel has returned to full form. Me being partially sighted, but only in regards to Terraria mods, that is the staple that binds together the couch. The very woven stitches that bring this whole piece of furniture together. Now, I've got to address a comment that I get quite often, right? A lot of people comment this. Why ChippysCouch? And why do you have a channel called Chippy Gaming? And why does news go on Chippy Gaming? And why does this go on ChippysCouch? Now, first off, and the most important thing you've got to remember, right? This is actually quite vital, and it sounds quite sarcastic, but it's actually true. I named Chippy Gaming when I was 14, before Terraria was created. So in the context of it being a Terraria news channel called Chippy Gaming, there's no relation between name and content, okay? But where does couch come from? Now, I have spoke about this in the past, and if you do want to know, essentially... Wait, how come this is... Oh, okay. Right-click to swap between melee and magic abilities. Oh, now that's pretty cool. But where did couch come from? I did explain this many years ago, but essentially... When I was a kid, I had a friend called Kieran, still a good friend, like, still my best friend. And every, like, moment we had free after school, I would go around to his, we would sit on his couch that he had in his room, and we'd play games. Whoa, what is that? Sleeping stones? I feel bad for hurting it. Let's keep going, though, just to see what it's all about. Oh, here we go. Eaglecrest Golem. Eaglecrest Golem has just popped up. I didn't have to do the work. It just came to me. Thank you, Eaglecrest Golem. But yeah, my friend had a couch, and we would sit on the couch, and we'd take it in turns to play single-player games and watch each other play. That reminded me of Let's Plays, so I named the channel ChippysCouch, all right? This channel was originally going to be about playing console games. That's genuinely what it started off as. I was like, oh, I need a channel where I play games exclusively on a console. I was still quite young. I was like 18. Oh. All right, we didn't do very well. We did not do very well at all. Is that because I was distracted? Probably. But yeah, that's what the channel was going to be. Weird in hindsight, right? But then what happened was, I'm going a little bit off tangent today, but we are building stuff, so it's not like it's completely irrelevant. What happened was, I had Chippy Gaming, and Chippy Gaming was starting to do quite well. I'd moved out on my own, I was feeling very confident about it, and then I got stage fright about having and this is the funny part, a large channel. And it wasn't a large channel. I think we had about 100,000 subscribers, which in modern YouTube, and this is why I say it, right? Because in modern YouTube terms, nothing. Not anymore, right? The million is the starting point these days, right? It just weirdly is. Anyway, I don't know what that makes this channel. So anyway, I was like, oh, I'm really nervous to post my gameplay videos on my main channel. I started posting them on ChippysCouch. And that's how it happened. And I just fell in love with it, and I kept it going. And that was the case for a long time. Then I shook it up a little bit. Basically, right, what happened was, I had a little trip, and I went to Italy. It was my first time there. It was amazing. And I pre-recorded a bunch of videos for when I went. And I was putting them up. And nobody wanted to watch. And I was like, oh, maybe this channel isn't as like active as I thought it was. So I changed the style up a little bit. And that's how we have the current style. I don't know if I needed to explain this. This is also, I hope you don't mind the chit chat. I mean, that's kind of what you're used to now, isn't it? To be fair. I feel bad taking down these big trees, but I'm kind of going for a vibe here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to build the house. Now, the good thing is about this living tree off to my right is it already has a pool of water. So it's not exactly like it's going to be a hard build. Anyway, what we're doing is we're basically just going to build a nice platform so that we can do this properly. And then I entered my illiteracy arc, and that's how it all began. All right, so we have a brand new house. What do you think? It's okay. Take a moment, let it sink in. I know not everyone can understand true art the moment it, touches the retina. Some people get it, though. But yeah, so new house. Do you know what? I thought he was missing a bit of wall as well. Is it behind this chair? No? Is it behind this? Because now I'm confused. Where's it missing the wall? Is it because I not finished it? Okay, what about now? It's missing a wall. No, it isn't. Is it? How come I'm able to place? It probably is missing wall, right? Oh, a goblin army. Perfect. This is exactly what we needed. There we go. All right. Let's put the living loom down. Sick. It's a shame that the nymph couldn't move in before this happened. But hey, I'm not complaining. It is one of the things I wanted to get done today. So here's what I'm thinking, right? This weapon is kind of class. And obviously, we are in dire need of proper upgrades. So I might move to mage. I don't know yet. Apparently, some of you were letting me know that summoner doesn't, like, stay consistent throughout the whole mod. I don't know. I'm genuinely quite happy just bouncing around. I don't really mind what we play, especially in a mod like this. This is meant to be more of a free-flowing experience, We adapt, we overcome. We are the Bear Grylls of Terraria. Let it be known, okay? Also, this sword is actually really cool. I really like how flash it is. The only thing I'd ask is, obviously it charges. Do you get a bonus for charging? Maybe, oh wait, the charging is for avoiding projectiles, right? Does that work? I kind of want to see it in action. I was going to say, if it doesn't need a charge, it would be sick if this was, my shield got it, look. Shield got it again. I was going to say, it'd be sick if it was updated to work with the auto swing, auto fire mechanics. Some weapons don't in this mod, and I wish they would, because I'm all about accessibility these days, all right? And I want Terraria to be as accessible as possible. And yeah, auto swing is kind of sick. Right, so yeah, what I like about this weapon is the fact that you can be like, oh, I'm mage now. I'm going to spawn a bunch of these in, get some damage in. Oh, I've run out of mana. No worries, all right? Back to slashing. The thing is, though, this weapon doesn't use a lot of mana. Like, as you can see, my mana bar, it's not really going down. I mean, it is, but it's going down pretty slow. So you probably could just make this an infinite mana weapon if you wanted to. It's actually not that powerful, is it? I feel like it might be better like this. Now, I know I'm relying on it a lot, but I really do feel like the Holy Hand Grenade is one of the best weapons we've found in the mod. And I know that essentially it's just a grenade. Like, in terms of, like, modding, is it the most exciting weapon you've ever seen? Probably not. But it's consistent. It's good. It's got good damage. You could just keep, left click down. It's thebomb.com. And yes, I said that intentionally. I've also never been to that website. Whoever owns that must be a millionaire by now. Because honestly, the amount of free promotion I'm giving it. I've said that phrase many a time. I'm sure you lot have as well. Or at least I hope so. I hope the vocabulary's rubbing off on you a little bit, all right? If that's anything, I wish you'd take away from this series is my literacy, That's what I want you to take away. Also, we have died twice during this. So, yeah, we are definitely in need of some upgrades. To be fair, and I think you've all sensed the vibe a little bit. It's a very chill vibe, this adventure so far. So, I've not really been thinking, oh, yes, I need the best thing going. I mean, yesterday's video was called Becoming Powerful. Do not look at the titles. They mean nothing. They don't. If I could not have titles on YouTube, I would never use them. As you know, we did have a saga where we just named things like Chicken and Mage. And it worked. It worked really well. I don't know if YouTube would allow that these days. Maybe that's a worthwhile test one day. Do I have the stomach for it in 2024? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. This all started as well, for those that don't remember, because I call files, like this file will be called Chicken Run 10. Like, that's what it is on my computer before it gets uploaded. One day, I just didn't even check the title. That is so lazy, looking back, isn't it? In reality, that is, you hear that and you go, how did this person become a YouTuber? I don't know. I don't know why. It is what it is. Maybe it's the casualness you enjoy. Maybe it's my goblin slaying abilities. All right, there we go. Goblin army has been defeated. I don't think we picked up anything new. I think it's all very standard vanilla Terraria. But that's all good, because we have a vibe going on, and that's the world. Right, so let's see if the nymph has moved in. Theoretically, she should have, because it is raining, so I believe that counts as night in Terraria. Have you moved in? You have not. Why? Are you actually meant to drag her over here with her giant sprite? Is that what that's about? I bet you it is. Okay, follow me, right? Don't even... There you go. There you go. Off you pop. I don't know... The commitment to actually walking there is really funny. Right. How is your home? It is a lovely abode. Oh, sometimes it is little acts of kindness that count. It is a lovely abode. You have helped me more than most humans. You are human, are you not? The world does not recognize you as its child, but no matter, you have my gratitude. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Did we read this? I cannot remember. I don't know if we did. I'm leaving this here. If you want to pause at any point, have a little read. Humans' intrigue of us have generated assumptions of how we act in our culture. I've even heard of a fictional figure known as Nisa, the Forest Nymph Queen, which is based on the idea that we have some sort of hierarchy. I can't remember if we've read it, and I don't want to include it if we haven't. Now I'm beginning to think we haven't. But anyway, it's all here. Once again, if you want to pause, have a little read. Cool. Gosh, there's a lot to this. Once again, if you want to read it. Okay, there you go. Well, that was all of it. All right, trade. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So we can actually, we can trade for some of these items. We don't really need any of these. I will definitely take the obsidian rose if I was farming. What else is there? Nature's blessing. Follow. Decorate here. Okay, I think we have done that. So have we gone up in alignment? I think we have, yeah. So we're now 4 rather than 3. Okay, so let's get working on some upgrades then. Let's first do Crimtane. Yeah, we have Crimtane from the Brain of Cthulhu. So we'll make up a bunch of bars and we shall see if there's anything new. With a preference of trying to find stuff that is modded. So you can see here, Keeper's Claw. This is a weapon, so it's made with Grim Shards and a little bit of ore. We can make this. We could have made this sooner because we did have ore beforehand. So I don't know if it'll be balanced to where we're at. Keeper's Claw. 27 melee damage. Hitting enemies with the slash inflicts necrotic gouge. Very cool. Hold left click to charge a blood wave, taking some of your life to fire life-stealing projectiles. Cool, 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 cool. So in terms of damage, 19, 27. Very fancy. Let's see it in action. Let's go. Wait, let's look at my mini-map open. There you go, on my little boss checklist. So that's it charging. You can just spam click though, and that's what you get. So here's on a goldfish. I know you all wanted to know. And then, yeah, the left click is like a special ability. And you lose a little bit of life for doing it, as you can see. But it's also like life-stealing things, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's put the door back. Right, so the next thing we're going to make then is probably... I think it's got to be a set of armor, right? We could go straight to... I might have to do the Brain of Cthulhu again. I was going to say, we could obviously make the pickaxe go straight to the wall of flesh and whatnot. But I'm obviously not going to do that. I don't want to rush things. So I'm going to very quickly just go do the Brain of Cthulhu again. Just so we can get some more ore and stuff like that. Well, great. No, awesome. Well, we did it. So that's good. Man, that was tragic. Right at the very end, it felt like I was doing, like, no damage. I had no health. I guess it's probably because I've got no buffs. Right, I'm going to run back real quick because I did leave all of the orb drops behind. And I do want to grab them. Like, for example, I think it's got that little, like, the little cloud weapon thingy. I don't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name. It's like the Crimson Nimbus Rod. I've been playing a lot more Crimson, I've noticed, though. Like, I feel like I'm opting more for Crimson than Corruption, which is strange. I've been Corruption for so many years. But do you know what it is? I think I prefer the balancing of the Brain of Cthulhu, which I know is strange because the Eater of Worlds is really easy. But I think what I like about the Brain of Cthulhu is that you don't have to spend so long building an arena if you want to get the fight out the way quickly. Like with the Brain of Cthulhu, you just make one little platform and then you fight the whole thing inside of here. Obviously with the Eater of Worlds, if you want to do it correctly in master mode or whatnot, you have to build out a little area or explode an area, or, you know, if you're playing legendary mode, for example. Oh, it's awful. So, yeah, I've just become very Crimson. What's it called? Crimson Rod. How did I forget that? It's such a good name. It's like, oh, it's like the Nimbus Rod, but it's in the Crimson. What should we call it? I'm surprised I didn't name it, to be honest. Maybe I did. Maybe I've forgotten. I'll get rid of the Moonglow seeds. I'll take the Crimson Heart. Very interesting sprite. As you know, it's getting updated in the next version. I wonder why. I wonder why. What made them do that? Such a beautiful sprite. I don't know what they're thinking. All right, let me grab this actually as well. I realized today I'm a little tangent-y. I am. I'm not doing all that much, but I am doing stuff, you know? I hope you can relate. Okay, right. So that's done. So all we need to do now is make some more bars. Get those. We should be able to make the chest piece once I grab the rest of the ore, which is here. Cool. So then we have a full set of Crimson armor. There we go. Pretty cool, right? I wish I had a coiffier so that I could change my style, because I feel like I want to have my hair out. I want to be free flowing. Is there any other upgrade to make? I don't think there is. I think we should maybe leave it at that. So I think the next thing to do is to work on sorting out our inventory, and then work on getting some buffs as well. And then I want to do the Eaglecrest Golem before we wrap up today, which might mean a jump cut, because we've got to wait around for it. Oh, I should probably make as well the pickaxe then. Since we are going to need it in the future, I shall make it now. Look at me go. Hell yeah. Alright, so it is now time to once again face the Golem. I'm quite excited. I feel like we're actually going to do it properly this time. And you know what? If we don't win, that's fine. What I'll do is we'll come back at this tomorrow. I don't know if I'm using the right weapon and whatnot. It's okay. Look, we got loads of room for upgrades in reality. But we do have new armor. That attack there, that is quite harsh. 50 damage, and I don't know if I can avoid it. I will say, it looks like it's getting more intense. The thing is, our little, like, holy hand grenades are not really hitting it. So yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll make some proper upgrades and whatnot. Summons, if you could deal some damage, I would really appreciate it. Because quite clearly, I am not doing all that much. Oh yeah, we're butchering this a bit. We are. So I think the trick with the laser phase, I mean, it looks quite obvious now, right? We do have the goblin upgrades to make, though, to be fair. Like, we don't have rocket boots, for example. And I think we're meant to have rocket boots because I think the idea is with the laser phase is I think you're meant to, like, obviously just go over it. You know what I mean? Like, just fly over it. Because otherwise, like, how are you going to avoid it? Maybe I could dip underneath. Maybe that would work. Okay. Yeah, I think we're failing this. It's all right. Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow on this one, and we'll give this one a different go. Come on. No, we're losing this. We're losing it. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, do you know what? We tried. All right? We tried. If that doesn't deserve a pat on the back, I don't know what will. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. Oh, actually, I don't know if I'll be around tomorrow. I was thinking about taking tomorrow off and just having a little break. So I might be back on Friday. Or at least, I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see how I wake up and feel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Peace.